you doing? Smoky Mountain Dave here. Haven't talked to you in a while, so I thought I'd give you an update. As a lot of people, well, not really a lot of people, well, not really some people, a few, well, not even a few people. Actually, nobody has asked where I've been, but I'm going to give you an update anyhow. It's been a while since I posted, and I'm going to post a video today, obviously, and talk about a little trip I took. And then I've got two other videos coming out in the next couple weeks that outline some adventures I took here in North Carolina. So here's what's going on. I'm still working over at the Fontana Marina, just down to a couple days. It's pretty slow over there right now, but we did get a couple brand new fishing boats in, and we're supposed to get 6 new pontoons in, which will increase the fleet to 12. And we're looking for a very, very good season over there. The marina bought some boat rental software, and I'm working on that to get that installed, and that will automate the rental process for all of the customers that want to rent pontoons, boats, or kayaks, canoes, and things like that out at the marina. Anyhow, the AT, the Appalachian Trail through hikers are starting to come through the area. This is the front of the bubble. We've seen probably 100 people come through, but as I understand it, the start of the trail is starting about 50 people a day right now as of March 1st. So the bubble's down between here and Springer, but that means a couple thousand people will be walking the AT and coming through this area and hopefully stopping out at the marina. In terms of this video, I'm going to tell you about our trip west. My wife and I were like a lot of people. We just got a little bit disgusted and disillusioned with 38 degrees and rain for a couple weeks. So we jumped on a flight, headed out to Phoenix to do some desert hiking. We arrived in Phoenix, and then we drove down to Tucson, which is about an hour and a half away. And while we were in Tucson, we did some hiking in the Saguaro National Park. We went to Wasson Peak, which is one of the 6 target peaks in Arizona. It's about 4,200 feet above sea level. It's an elevated desert, so it was 80 to 85 degrees during the day, and it drops down to into the 40s at night. So that was our first hike. The second day, we, again, near Tucson, we went to Sabino Canyon. And Sabino Canyon, there's a tram there that takes you up the canyon for about 7 or 8 miles, drops you off there, and you can hike back. So we hiked back on the Rim Trail, which is on the south side of the canyon. So it was about an 8-mile hike back, and again, desert conditions, very, very warm, and very sunny, and obviously no shade. Now, the third hike we did, we went back to Phoenix, and for those of you that are familiar with the area, there's a mountain there called Camelback Mountain, a very famous close-in mountain, and a very well-known hike. Anyhow, the hike is very, very difficult, and I'll show you some pictures and some videos of that. But basically, it's 1.7 miles straight up. There's some handrails, some guards, and then it's basically a rock scramble for the rest of the way. So 1.7 miles straight up, very, very steep. 1.7 miles straight down, very steep. A lot of people make the hike, and I was glad I did. It was a little out of my comfort zone, but I was glad I made the hike. I did take a little tumble and scraped up my leg a little bit, but that's all that happened, and I consider myself pretty fortunate. So let me start showing you some of the videos of those 3 hikes, and then again, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when new videos come out, and I'll try to be posting a lot more frequently, especially with all the hikers coming through and spring weather coming about. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and then we'll see you later down the road. Okay, we're up A couple miles heading up to Watson's Peak. This is kind of how the trail looks. Again, a little different than the Smoky Mountains. Elevation, we're about 3,200 feet above sea level. So that's kind of cool. But it's 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30. It's probably already 75 degrees. And we're keeping fully hydrated. So it's different, but it's cool. And I'm glad I'm able to share it with you. About a half mile till we get to the top. And there is the top right up there. Okay, we're just about 0.2 from the top. Here's the view of the valley. Just give you a 360. And that's where we're going to, right up there. There's Liz, my wife and hiking partner, right there. Okay, we made it to the top, so I'll give you a 360 from the very, very top. About 3.5 miles, 3.7 miles uphill. Now it's going to be 3.7 miles downhill. There's some other folks that made the climb this morning. And that is Tucson over there. Here we are about halfway down the phone line trail. Go ahead.
How you feeling?
So good.
How is that, Liz?